Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Skynet with another video tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how to fix that error that everyone's getting on Xbox. The error is called Hueneme Negev. Hueneme Negev is it's an error that it doesn't. There's multiple tricks that you can work to try to fix it, but some of them work for every every person, or some of them work for some of you, and some of it they don't work. So uh first thing is, make sure you reboot or restart your cable modem, your router, your mesh system, whatever you're running on your network. Make sure you restart it, unplug it for like a good 60 seconds, and then plug in every one of them one by one. Like if you unplug your modem, unplug it, and uh, then let it come up online fully. Then plug your router as well. So I'm gonna show you. See, this is a cable modem right here. So that's the Ethernet port, and the coaxial connection, and the power plug. So you unplug it for 60 seconds, then plug in the modem first. Do it sequentially, like unplug everything at the same time, and then plug just the modem itself, and then let it come up online, everything. Then plug in your internet router, or a TP-Link mesh system, or whatever you're running on your network. So if that doesn't work, then the next step is to, here, that's my Xbox. Make sure push the power button until it powered off. Then unplug the power cord and wait for a good 60 seconds. Plug it back in and see if that works. If it doesn't work, then we're gonna go to setting. We're gonna go to network, and on network, see, we're gonna go to advanced setting. Then as you see, that's my information right there on IP. I can change that. I don't really care, because I'm connected behind a firewall. So that's the DNS setting. You want to go to, you want to clear the MAC address as well. I'm not gonna do it because I already did. So clear the MAC address, and then change your DNS setting. I have it on automatic, but you can do manual. So for example, if you pick manual, you can get Quad 9, Cloudflare, or Google DNS, or open DNS as well. There's a lot of public DNS that you can pick and choose. Just Google it up, free public DNS, and you will find most of them, like Cloudflare, Quad 9, Open DNS, and VeriSign DNS. There's multiple. So you type them over here, and I'm not gonna do it because mine's already working. So let's say if you type 1.1.1 for the Cloudflare, but I have it on automatic. And so if that doesn't work, then we gotta make sure every time you do you change something on your Xbox, just reboot it. You have to reboot it. Period. There's no like wait until you do everything. Or you can do everything, then reboot everything, but you at least you have to reboot it two times. So we have 3 Xbox for my son and my daughter, and so see how the port 3074. So we are game sharing, that's one of the problems as well. If you're game sharing in your household or your friend, that's the problem. Like it's been glitching. Like I was getting that error, and I couldn't. I was working for like 2 days trying to figure it out, and I finally did. So I had to remove that game sharing. We had to let's stop game sharing with my son, and so I removed game sharing. Then I was getting like I was loading into Warzone or like Call of Duty, and it wasn't working. I was getting a Hueneme Negev error. So then I tried the port on his Xbox. I left mine port automatic, but you can, if you're having that problem, and if you have multiple Xbox, 2, 3, 4 Xboxes in your family, make sure you select manual. So from here, just select manual port. You don't have to do anything else on your router. So just do it here manually. Select the port manual on every single Xbox, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave it automatic. And because on my son Xbox, I did pick a manual port, and it's been working fine. So now, once you do that, make sure you reboot your Xbox, and make sure you have everything connected to Wi-Fi or whatever connection is best for you. For me, I have my Xbox connected a hardwire, so that's my Ethernet switch connected to my PSN firewall. So then that's how you fix it, and now I'm good to go back in the game. As you see, when I was getting to this screen, it was giving me the Hueneme Negev error, because there was something on the network was blocking it, or but mostly it's something on the network blocking it, because sometimes you may have a faulty Ethernet switch, or a faulty router, or faulty modem that is just giving you the error. And it's loading. See, I was getting network fail right here when I was at this, and my son's Xbox is working fine as well. And the only sucks part is that we had to stop sharing game, because before I was able to play multiplayer because we were sharing game. Now, see, they want me to pay for it. I ain't gonna pay not a cent for this big corporation that they don't fix their game. So that's one of the issues I was facing like 2 days ago. So if you guys facing that problem, just follow those procedures that I told you, and believe me, it will work for you. It worked for me. I was looking for a solution. Everybody was saying like, oh, just change your DNS. Yes, in some of us it works by changing the DNS, and some of us it doesn't, and some of us we have different stuff running on our network, or we have multiple Xbox. This work also for PS5 as well. So the same thing you do on PS5, and sometimes what you do is also what it works. What I end up doing is going to, wait, let me get here. My games and apps also, and because sometimes when when Modern Warfare 3 or Warzone release an update, every little update they fix something and they mess up something. So what you can do as well, aside from what I already told you, you can come over here to manage, and then go, or not manage, but go to games. Go to games, and then you go to more options. and then go manage games and add-on, and see how you see the save data. That's a reserve data that when we get an update, everything is being collected here. Whatever fix they did, they delete the old save data that we had, and then they save the new updates here, like whatever fix and patches they did. That's what you do is just go here, and then see how it says there, and then you want to delete everything. So if you delete this, it's gonna delete your settings on the game. When you log back into the game, you're gonna have to reset everything up. Like do your what is it called? Your tactics sprint. Some of your weapons. The weapons, it won't fix with your weapons as long as that you have saved the loadout. But you want to delete that, and then back out, and then reboot your Xbox as well. So it's gonna I'm gonna tell you exactly what it will mess up on the game. So see, it will make you agree to the terms and conditions, and it's gonna your controller, some of your controller setting might not, it's gonna go reset to the default sometimes. For me, I had everything saved, so it didn't mess anything up, other than I had to once I logged back into the game, I had to like accept the terms and conditions and acknowledge the whatever trash they put on there. So that's all I did, and like I said, that's gonna fix your issues. But just do what I already told you, and you should be fine. Changing your DNS or rebooting your network. If it doesn't work, then it's something is gonna work out for you. But if it doesn't, that means either sometimes you are like your internet is blocking you, or your ISP is blocking some of the ports on the game, or like you can go online and check for the servers if they're up online and running, because this Activision, well, I call it trash division, they use it like trash server, like that's why you get lags most of the time. So they don't use they don't use good servers. They're trying to save money and push a lot of marketing trash over here to us. Like, yeah, at least me, I don't mind to pay for a game or buy operator skins like blueprint weapons and all that. But if they're not, I don't mind supporting them. If they're not giving me a good game to play, then why would I spend my money on a corporation that doesn't care about me enjoying the game as a consumer? Because I'm paying for their game, and they're not fixing it. They fix one thing and then they mess up another thing. So that's one of the big problems we have with this game here. And it's not only me. A lot of people I see on Reddit complaining about it, about that error, or they lag a lot. So in order for you to play this game, you need at least 100 megabits per second download speed, and make sure there's no one else in your network. There's nothing else running on your network, because then you will lag. I have 1 gig down and a 40 megabits upload from Spectrum. So, you can play with 100 megabits. You can play as long as you don't have multiple devices. You can play this game just easy and smooth with about 5 devices connected to your network. You have more than 5, then that's a problem. But like I said, that's what I find out that it worked for me. on that. It's the error is called Hueneme Negev error. So that's what it's called. See, I'm gonna test my network speed, and I have multiple devices on my network. I have at least I would say about 20 to 30 devices, from smart TV, Roku's, Xbox, Nvidia Shield, computer, cell phones, a lot of stuff running on the network. So there's some camera, but they're isolated from a main network. And see, that's the speed I get. So that's all, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.